One of the most common questions we get asked as reptile keepers is, what's the most dangerous reptile you keep? Is it a turtle, snake, lizard, crocodilian?
Hey everyone, Bindi here. I just wanted to let you know that I'll be popping in throughout the video to share some fun facts.
All right, so one of the animals that's on our list to rate as far as danger goes is the Irwin's turtle. Now, these guys are a recent addition to us here at the zoo. We absolutely love them, but it doesn't mean we can't be totally careful around them. We have to be, because I'll tell you what, I've been bitten by a hatchling and I would not want to get bitten by an adult. They're called snapping turtles for a reason, and they would definitely take a bit of bark off if you were to get a bite.
Next up we have our Dabran giant land tortoises. Now these are probably a little bit more dangerous than the Irwini that you saw before. The main danger we're talking about is getting stepped on, especially someone like Jimmy. His height, he can get easily squished by one of these tortoises. But these guys are super friendly when it comes down to it. They love pats, they love food. We could probably sit in here all day just giving them a scratch.
Crikey! Coming up next, our Rhinoceros Iguanas.
So right now we're entering the home of Jacko, our Rhinoceros Iguana.
It's definitely a bit of a step up from the other animals we've seen so far. We're starting to get to a little bit more of a grumpy animal, super territorial of this whole area being his habitat, that even me just sitting down here, you can see he's arching up, he's trying to tell me to go away. Even though he is a vegetarian, he's just so defensive and so territorial. So even though we saw Jacko being real grumpy, little Pinky here, you can see he's super friendly if she wants to. She's not being super territorial or defensive. They can be nice and relaxed as well.
We are proud to have been the home of the world's oldest rhino iguana, who even made it into the Guinness World Records.
What do you reckon? We go check out the next animal?
Yeah, let's do that. All right guys, so what we got here is the American alligator. There's two species of gator in the world, the Chinese and the American. This is a common sight around swamps, lagoons, the Everglades, even in swimming pools now. And a lot of people ask us, are they dangerous? Yes, completely, utterly yes. But we compare that a lot of the time to our Australian saltwater crocodile. Steve-O, back in the day, he described this species as frogs with teeth. But check these two out. They're just watching us right now. If we would never do this in front of a saltwater crocodile. And that's why Nero's here, because out of all the offensive critters that we have in the zoo, he is by far and without a doubt the most offensive.
Hey, big boy.
Just like a crocodile, what makes them dangerous though is where they live. But if you stay away from that water, yeah, you won't have a problem with a gator or a croc for that matter. What do you reckon, mate? You want to go see some crocs?
Let's do it. Let's get exciting, eh?
Oh yeah.
I love sharing our Australia Zoo wildlife with you. And there is one animal that we are particularly known for here, the saltwater crocodile. They may be dangerous, but these guys are just gorgeous.
Behind us right now, we've got probably my favourite and debatably one of the most dangerous animals we have. We've got Agro the crocodile. So right now, most probably he's got his legs forward, he's in a strike position, big kink in his tail, and literally he could strike out over half his body length in the blink of an eye. And he's hunting through vibrations. He can feel something as small as like a bandicoot or a rabbit.
Not a ripple, not a bubble. As far as danger goes, there is no other animal in our reptile collection that's as dangerous as the saltwater crocodile if you're within its favoured habitat. What? Come on, hey.
So they're really only dangerous right there next to the water's edge for that strike, overhanging the water. Hey, big girl. Rightio, you're okay.
All right, my little heart's had about as much as it can take, so I reckon we go to something a little less dangerous. What do you say?
I reckon so. Let's go, eh?
We are proud to do our part in protecting crocs alongside the University of Queensland. We have the largest crocodile research program in the world.
This is an eastern water dragon. This particular individual, his name's Rodney. He's definitely one of our favourite lizards in the whole zoo because he shares his smoko break with us. Look, as far as danger goes, probably not high on the list. In all honesty, the most dangerous part of water dragons, especially here at the Australia Zoo, is tripping over them. Danger? Not really. Tripping over them? Yeah. And if they take a bite out of your sandwich.
All right, we're out here with two of our Woma Pythons, and they are pretty dangerous if you are another reptile, but they can eat rats and mice as well. They don't have heat sensing pits like many of our other pythons do, so that's where they're mainly going for reptiles, and they're not picking up on that heat signature that gets sent out by those more warm-blooded animals.
And as far as danger to people goes, none whatsoever. Being a python, there's no venom apparatus. You might get a little bit of an infection, but that's about it. But the large pythons and boas, they are incredibly dangerous, and we'll be covering them a bit later.
Coming up next.
This guy has enough venom to take down 100 fully grown adults with a single bite.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Too fierce, mate. Stay down, stay down. Hey, 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 stay down.